Yes, it's Christmas Day. The Brummy Boys, aka Santa, have delivered my new ENGWE Engine X in white, and I am very excited to get this thing cracked open. We'll see what's inside, we'll put it together, and then we'll do a full test ride and review. Thanks ENGWE. Christmas has come a couple of weeks early. Nothing more satisfying than a knife gliding through tape when you open a box. It really is satisfying, look. And then the big reveal. So we have everything packaged really well. We have a couple of boxes, always good to see a box inside of a box. Two boxes inside of this box. We are spoiled. Shame they're not wrapped up in wrapping paper as it is Christmas, but you know, still. Of course, always high quality packaging from ENGWE, never an issue. That's how the bike comes out of the box. It's pretty amazing how they ship these bikes. Look at that, everything is kind of neatly tied together and padded really well. Quite heavy. I had to get Bailey to help me get out because I've got a bad back. I can't really lift anything right now. But there, that looks spot on. I love the white. The white looks amazing. We'll get all the cable ties off and we'll get it constructed. Shouldn't be a long job, normally about an hour. So here it is, fully built, the ENGWE Engine X. I thought I'd do it here. It's a nice Christmassy scene there with the Christmas tree. Also, you kind of get a scale of the size of the bike. It pretty much takes up half my living room. It is a monster. Yeah, as the weather is getting worse and the nights are drawing in, there's not a lot of daylight to do these videos, so I'm choosing my living room. It's warm, it's cozy. I'm still in my pajamas. So this is the Engine X. Basically, I've done the Engine Pro and the Engine Pro 2.0. It's a very similar frame design, identical actually, as far as I can tell. It's like a stripped down version, this. You know, like you got like iPhones, then you have an iPhone SE, which is similar but less features. This is basically the same kind of thing. It's the Engine Pro without some of those premium features, so it hasn't got the hydraulic brakes. It's not as powerful. It is a UK legal 250 watt rear hub motor. The Engine Pro has a 750 watt, I believe. I think it peaks at 1,000. So if you don't want those hydraulic brakes or that extra kind of performance, the extra torque, this is the one to go for. You save a little bit of money and it's technically UK legal as is out of the box. The same kind of rear rack, same suspension design, same metal mudguards, the same folding capability. I think this one has a smaller battery. So if you want that stylish Engine Pro look and feel, but don't want to spend the extra couple of £100, definitely consider the Engine X. But good luck getting it under the Christmas tree. Instantly that power kicks in. Straight into level assist 5 to see what we can do. Straight up to 15.5 miles an hour. Yeah, this is a 15.5 mile an hour bike. So much power there, it feels like it wants to do more. It really is a delight to ride. Yeah, it's got that Engine Pro feel about it. But to keep things kosher, we're gonna keep it restricted to 15.5. You know, plus, if you do unlock these bikes, it does have a bit of a bearing on the battery. You can hear that motor. It's that Engine Pro sound. You know, like a Porsche or a V8 engine has a specific sound. The Engine Pro has a sound where you just know you're riding an Engine Pro. I love it, and you still get it on this bike, which is amazing. I've already had 2 people comment about the bike and say they're jealous. It's a lovely piece of kit, and it is a lovely piece of kit. The white really just stands out, it pops. I love the white. No noticeable differences so far. God, it's so powerful. Don't think the drone can keep up with it, it's so quick. Even through the rough stuff. Yeah, I don't want to mess up that beautiful white paint job riding through the mud too much. It does handle it with ease, as you can imagine. It's got those Fat Boy 20x4" tyres, so off-road terrain is a breeze for this thing, it really is. Yeah, that throttle is limited to 4 miles an hour, keeping up with UK legislation. 4 mile an hour throttle. It's alright, not much torque in it, but it will get you going if you are in a pinch. Like I said, you can unlock it, but you are breaking the law technically, and you are compromising the battery range. I think if the lack of hydraulic brakes bothers you, then simply just upgrade to the Engine Pro or the Engine Pro 2.0. I still prefer the Engine Pro, the original, because I'm not a fan of torque sensors, don't like them. Mechanical brakes, they work, especially for a bike that is limited to 15.5 mechanical brakes, and more than capable of stopping you. They just got to be adjusted right. But I don't mind mechanical brakes. It really has got that nice roar to it. I love it, absolutely love it. I can't describe the noise the Engine Pro makes. It's just lovely, lovely. Front suspension, back suspension, very, very comfortable. It's like a hybrid bike. It's made for everything. There's nothing this bike doesn't do well. Off-road, fine. It's got 55 Newton meters of torque, which is plenty enough for commuting. You know, it does hills absolutely fine. I mean, this is quite a steep hill now, and I'm barely putting any power through my legs. Maybe 10%, and we're just rolling up here with absolute ease. What a joy, what a joy. I love it. Yeah, I've obviously mentioned a couple of the key differences between this and the Engine Pro. The brakes, the motor size, the torque, not as much torque. It's like riding a Porsche, but having like a Skoda engine in it. That's how it feels so far, but I do think the motor's slightly higher than 250. I just think it's kind of restricted. What other differences? Obviously different kind of front light and stuff like that. What else? The display is different. It's not a full colour display. It's like a more simple display, LCD kind of black and white display. Still very, very pretty, just not as colourful. Apart from that, everything seems pretty much the same. The battery is obviously smaller. It's a, hang on, it's got to refer to my notes. Whoa, the bike's gonna blow over. So windy today. It's so windy. I'm trying to do my best here. Yeah, also one of the key differences is it's a 48 volt 13 amp hour battery. So a slightly smaller battery, not major, just slightly. And obviously the battery's housed in here and it folds. It is a very, very good looking bike. I think it comes in orange, white and black. So there's a couple of colour choices there for you. Front suspension forks with lockout and preloads. I'm struggling to find any major differences. It rides so well. Currently just over £1,000 as well, so very, very affordable. So yeah, there's that kind of front light. It's got a built-in reflector there as well. Very nice, very, very bright. I tested it in the kitchen. 160mm discs, mechanical brakes. They do the job, they do the job. That's the folding mechanism there. You just pull that out and it folds up. That's also how you remove the battery. I can't do it at the moment. I've got a bad back. And where it's new, it's quite hard to fold. I just haven't got the power. My OCD, that's the only thing that's going to bother me, the white colour scheme. And you can just see the mud on there from where I went up the tracks, the off-road tracks. It's already dirty. It's really going to play up with my OCD. I love the colour scheme, but white shows dirt. Yeah, the same rear rack. It's capable of 25 kilograms, so a very sturdy rack. You have to put that on yourself. And in terms of construction, very, very simple. The normal really, front wheel, seat, handlebars, the handlebar stem, pedals, the rear rack. And that is pretty much that. It took about an hour, very simple process. Overall, it's just a beautiful looking bike. Really is nice. The only issue I did have with mine is I had a European plug, so I've had to buy an adapter, but they're pennies on Amazon, very inexpensive. In terms of weight, I'll try my best with my bad back. It is heavy, but it's not super heavy. It's manageable. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the Engine Pro series. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Engine Pro 2.0. I always preferred the original, but I am a big fan of the Engine X from what I've ridden so far. Yeah, basic 7-speed Tawny Shimano gears. That wind's knocking my tripod all over the place. The display's nice, smaller display, but it sits pretty right in the middle. Whoa, see that? The wind. My tripod's going everywhere. Basic black and white generic display, but it's visible, it's pretty. All your information's displayed nicely on there. Yeah, it's all you need really, it's all you need. If you are familiar with the Engine Pro series, then you'll be right at home with this. Right at home, and you've got that peace of mind knowing that you can't get pulled over, they can't take it off you. This is completely street legal. Unless you choose to restrict it, and that's completely on you. But out of the box, it's completely road legal. So you've got that bad boy ENGWE Engine Pro feeling without breaking the law, basically. And it is a bike built for big people. I'm about 5'8". Gets shorter every video, doesn't it? I think I'm shrinking with age. I can just about get my leg over. I feel comfortable. The handlebars are adjustable, but for me this is kind of perfect. Upright, very, very comfortable. I'm not hunched forward. My tripod's gonna go. It's gonna go. No, is it? It's gonna fall over. And the seat goes yay high as well, so. It's gone! It's gone! I would normally do like a really long kind of detailed ride, but currently I'm struggling with my back, and it's like a chronic sciatica issue that I've had problems with before and surgery. It's back with vengeance, so even kind of riding around here it's quite painful. So I can't do the biggest ride, unfortunately. I'd love to go out and ride for like 10 miles, give it a really good test, but yeah, my back and kind of legs not up to the job. I'm getting loads of pain just cycling along. Even though the bike is helping like 90%, it still hurts. So unfortunately, yeah, I can't do a major long bike ride. I'm on the waiting list for hopefully a steroid injection, hopefully, so I can kind of get back to doing what I love. So yeah, it's frustrating. We are just losing a bit of sunlight behind the clouds up there, so I wanted to get out early today while we had a bit of blue sky and do this review. Obviously this time of year as well, if you are in the market for an electric bike, you do have to take into consideration the battery won't last as long because of the colder weather. It's 5 degrees today, but it feels like -2. I can tell you now it's chilly and the wind is really picking up. I think from 11 o'clock it's going to get very blustery. So yeah, the battery won't actually last as long during the cold weather, so just bear that in mind. That cadence sensor takes about a full rotation to kick in. but then it really does kick in to like full speed. Very, very, very responsive. Always nice. The gears are adjusted well out of the box. Overall, just a very nice package. These brakes just need to bed in a little bit. Like every kind of new bike, you need to bed the brake pads in. They're a little bit spongy out of the box. This is a very steep hill. I hope you're enjoying these reviews. They are few and far between at the moment. Done a couple of e-scooters to go check them out, but I do prefer the bikes, so more about the e-bikes. One thing I haven't mentioned actually is the saddle. The saddle is very comfortable. It's the perfect size for my bottom. No effort on my part. So easy. So yeah, we're sheltered from the wind slightly here in the trees. So I thought I'd do another little bit of a talking segment. It all operates with a key system. The key is underneath. The bike will not start without the key, so it's a really good anti kind of theft measure. You can have peace of mind that it's not going to get stolen. Well, it's not going to be driven off easily, because that is another thing. Pedaling without an electric assist is quite difficult on these bikes. They are extremely heavy. They've got the big wheels. Pedaling it without electric is quite difficult. So, dead bird behind me. What the hell? Dead pigeon. I didn't do that, I promise. So my overall arching thoughts of this stunning bike is buy it. Everything is linked in the description as well. Obviously electric vehicles, electric bikes are becoming more popular and more affordable as well. It's amazing what you can get now for just over £1,000. There's a hell of a lot of e-bike here for a very, very, very good price. And you know, ENGWE is a very trusted and safe kind of company. So, you know, you're not going to go wrong with one of these. You're not going to go wrong. It's a really good entry-level bike if you don't want to splash out too much money, but you want something decent. Then the Engine X is a really, really good bike. It's a really good kind of middle ground. I hope I got that on camera. There's no way sound's letting me back in the house with this thing. Absolutely no way I'm allowed back in. Look at the mess. I made a right mess of it, haven't I? Look at that. Imagine me traipsing this through the house now. I'll literally be on the sofa for a week. Perfect off-roading monster. Right, let's get it home. I've got to clean it. I made a right mess of it, but the main thing is she survived. She did it. She did it, guys. Here we go. And that's it, the review done. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Like I said, everything is linked in the description. Please give me a massive like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.